Hey guys, it's Fat Man with a Webcam here, and I'm going to be reviewing the PS2 classic Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. First, we're going to get into the nostalgia side of things. I remember as a kid, I would have a bad day in middle school and high school before the PlayStation 3 came out and all these newfangled Call of Duties came out. I would be able to sit down, play this game, and just have brain rot for the next hour. It also got me into first-person shooters. Playing this, I got into Doom, Wolfenstein, the newer Call of Duties, of course. And it also got me into the Army dynamic when I was wanting to join the service in high school. Again, it was the only Call of Duty that I could get and latch hold of the story before Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, the Black Ops series. Because before that, all they had was Call of Duty Finest Hour, and Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, and Call of Duty 3 on the PlayStation 2. And speaking about the PlayStation 2, this Call of Duty revolutionized what could happen on the PlayStation 2. The gameplay was amazing. It talked about a lot of weapons that you don't hear about in modern games. The dynamic between Hawkins, Bloomfield, Kelly, Deanly, Smitty was true to the point where you actually felt their pain if something happened to them. Albeit they get hurt in a mission or some of them get killed, spoiler alert, and you felt their pain, you felt their stress of losing an ally, and it reminded me of the TV miniseries, The Band of Brothers. Now to get into the pros. It told the story of the journey of the Big Red One, and one that not a lot of people knew about. The struggles they faced, what they went through to win the war, that doesn't get talked about nowadays. Getting first-hand accounts in the documentary from the people that actually fought on D-Day, North Africa, Sicily, it is earth-shattering. In that documentary that is included in the game disc, it talks about each weapon that they used in the game. They recorded audio of the real weapon and how the weapon was reloaded to give that good feel of the game, like you were actually there, further cementing the Band of Brothers type feel when one of your fellow soldiers got hurt or killed in the game. It got most of the historical accuracies right, albeit a few models that were wrong, but I chalked that up to the PS2 hardware and them using CD-ROMs at the time, which did not store a lot of space. Now to go on to the cons. The whole pace of the game depended on how forward you ran, and the game would stop spawning enemies if you ran too far, thus limiting the amount of ammo and health you could pick up from fallen enemies. Also, sometimes when I was aiming at the enemies, they would either not hit the enemy, or, for example, later on in the game, the last 4 missions, they were bullet sponges. I could pump a whole mag into some of these people, and it either register, or they would just take it all, get back up, and fire back at me. Being the reason why I died more times in the last 4 missions than in the whole game before it, which was 0. I died 0 times in the earlier missions, but I died like 4 or 5 times in the last 4. Not to mention, the classic guy stuck in a doorway thing did not come from Skyrim. I'm looking at you, Lydia. It originally started here, with either Bloomfield or Kelly always getting in your way. There has not been a time that I've played through this game and been like, get out of my way, dude. I am getting to the point where I will shoot them, but I can't because it has friendly fire on. Overall, this game was a masterpiece on the PlayStation 2 hardware, and it is a must-play for those wanting to get back into the roots of Call of Duty. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But don't let me be the judge for you. You can look through and watch my playthrough on my channel, Fat Man with a Webcam, and see how I felt throughout my gameplay. And while you're there, subscribe, like, give me a thumbs up, tell me what I was doing wrong, what I could do better in my editing, what I could do better for you. And I will say, this is it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.